Welcome, dear listeners, to History with Herodotus, where we embark on a journey through the annals of time to uncover the secrets of our collective past. Today, we find ourselves in the land of the pharaohs, where the mighty Nile River has given birth to one of the most fascinating civilizations in human history. Our topic for today's episode is the enigmatic Rosetta Stone and the mystical world of ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics. As we delve into this captivating subject, let us begin by setting the stage for the emergence of these ancient symbols. The story of hieroglyphics begins around 3000 BCE in the scorching deserts of Upper Egypt, where the first pharaohs ruled over a land of breathtaking beauty and unforgiving harshness. It was here, in the city of Abydos, that the earliest known examples of hieroglyphic writing were discovered, etched into the walls of ancient tombs and temples. The air is thick with the scent of myrrh and frankincense, carried on the winds from the distant lands of Punt and Nubia. As we walk through the narrow streets of Abydos, lined with mud brick houses and granaries, we find ourselves in the presence of great leaders, such as King Narmer, who unified Upper and Lower Egypt around 3100 BCE, marking the beginning of the early dynastic period. This era saw the rise of a powerful and complex society, with a system of writing that would eventually give birth to the hieroglyphs we know today. The earliest hieroglyphs were often pictorial, representing objects and ideas from everyday life, such as animals, plants, and body parts. For example, the symbol for house was a stylized image of a house, while the symbol for water was a wavy line, reminiscent of the life-giving waters of the Nile. As we explore the early history of hieroglyphics, we come across significant figures like Imhotep, the brilliant architect and polymath who designed the step pyramid at Saqqara around 2650 BC. This revolutionary structure, with its 6 mastabas, marked a new era in Egyptian architecture and paved the way for the construction of more elaborate pyramids. The Edwin Smith Papyrus, which dates back to circa 1600 BCE, is an exemplary artifact that showcases the use of hieroglyphs in medical and mathematical contexts, demonstrating the advanced knowledge and sophistication of ancient Egyptian society. We also find mention of the great pharaoh Khafre, who ruled around 2680 BCE and was known for his extensive building projects, including the construction of temples and tombs at Abydos and Nekhen. His reign marked a period of significant cultural and artistic achievement, as evidenced by the exquisite artifacts discovered in the royal tombs of this era. The period from circa 2613 to 2589 BCE, during which the Pyramid of Djoser was constructed, marks a significant milestone in the evolution of hieroglyphic writing, with the development of more complex symbols and phonetic elements. As we reach the end of our journey through the earliest history of ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics, we find ourselves poised on the threshold of a new era, one that would see the rise of great pharaohs like Khufu and Sneferu, who built magnificent pyramids at Giza, and the creation of iconic works of art like the Great Sphinx. The stage is set for the next chapter in the story of hieroglyphics, as we prepare to enter a period of unprecedented growth, innovation, and cultural achievement. Join me next as we enter this pivotal period in ancient Egyptian history, where the Rosetta Stone and hieroglyphics played a central role in shaping the course of civilization. Welcome back to History with Herodotus, where we continue our journey through the fascinating world of ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics. We enter this pivotal period around 1550 BCE, during the New Kingdom era, when the mighty pharaoh Hatshepsut rose to power. Her reign marked a period of significant cultural and artistic achievement, as evidenced by the exquisite artifacts discovered in her temple at Deir el-Bahri. The walls of this magnificent structure are adorned with intricate hieroglyphs, depicting scenes of trade expeditions, military campaigns, and divine rituals. The air is filled with the scent of incense and myrrh, carried on the winds from the distant lands of Punt and Nubia, as we walk through the temple's hypostyle hall, lined with towering columns and vibrant frescoes. As we explore this era, we come across significant figures like Thutmose III, who expanded Egypt's empire through a series of military conquests, and Amenhotep III, who built magnificent temples and palaces at Thebes. The hieroglyphs of this period reveal a complex system of writing with over 700 symbols, including logograms, phonograms, and determinatives. For example, the symbol for sun was a stylized image of the sun disk, while the symbol for king was a combination of the symbols for man and noble. The use of these symbols allowed the Egyptians to convey complex ideas and stories, such as the myth of Osiris and Isis, which was often depicted in hieroglyphic form on temple walls and tomb paintings. We also find mention of the great pharaoh Akhenaten, who introduced a radical new form of monotheistic worship, centered around the sun god Aten. His reign marked a period of significant artistic innovation, as evidenced by the discovery of the Amarna letters, which provide a unique glimpse into the diplomatic correspondence of the ancient Near East. The hieroglyphs of this period reveal a more fluid and expressive style, with a greater emphasis on naturalism and realism. For instance, the tomb paintings of the nobleman Tutu, discovered at Amarna, showcase a remarkable level of detail and color, with vivid depictions of everyday life, including scenes of hunting, feasting, and music. The period from circa 1292 to 1213 BCE, during which the pharaohs Seti I and Ramses II ruled, marks a significant milestone in the evolution of hieroglyphic writing. The walls of their temples and tombs are adorned with intricate reliefs, depicting scenes of battle, ritual, and mythological themes. The use of hieroglyphs in these contexts allowed the Egyptians to convey complex ideas about kingship, divinity, and the afterlife. For example, the tomb of Ramses II at Thebes features a magnificent relief of the pharaoh making offerings to the gods, surrounded by intricate hieroglyphic inscriptions that detail his military campaigns and divine ancestry. As we explore the major events and discoveries of this era, we find ourselves in awe of the achievements of ancient Egyptian civilization. From the construction of monumental temples and tombs to the creation of exquisite works of art, the Egyptians left an indelible mark on human history. The Rosetta Stone, created during the Ptolemaic period around 196 BCE, would later become a crucial tool for deciphering the hieroglyphs, allowing us to unlock the secrets of this enigmatic writing system. Join me next as we enter the final chapter in our journey through the world of ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics. Welcome back to History with Herodotus, where we conclude our journey through the fascinating world of ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics. We now find ourselves in the period of decline and eventual disappearance of hieroglyphic writing. The Ptolemaic era, which began around 323 BCE, marked a significant turning point in Egyptian history. As Greek culture and language gained prominence, the use of hieroglyphs gradually decreased, and by the 4th century CE, they had largely fallen out of use. The last known hieroglyphic inscription dates back to 394 CE, found on the island of Philae. The rise of Christianity in Egypt also contributed to the decline of hieroglyphic writing. As the new faith spread throughout the region, many ancient temples and monuments were destroyed or converted into churches, leading to a loss of cultural heritage and knowledge of the hieroglyphs. The Egyptian priestly class, who had long been the guardians of hieroglyphic knowledge, began to disappear, taking their secrets with them. Despite this decline, the legacy of hieroglyphic writing lived on. During the Renaissance, European scholars became fascinated with ancient Egypt, and a renewed interest in deciphering the hieroglyphs emerged. In 1799, the discovery of the Rosetta Stone, created during the Ptolemaic period around 196 BCE, proved to be a crucial turning point in the quest to unlock the secrets of hieroglyphic writing. The stone featured an inscription in 3 languages: Ancient Greek, Demotic script, and hieroglyphs. By comparing the known Greek text with the hieroglyphic inscriptions, Scholars such as Jean-François Champollion were finally able to decipher the code of hieroglyphic writing. This breakthrough, which occurred in 1822, marked a major milestone in the field of Egyptology and allowed us to unlock the secrets of this enigmatic writing system. As we bid farewell to the fascinating world of ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics, we are reminded of the significance of this mystical writing system. From its origins around 3000 BCE to its eventual decline in the 4th century CE, hieroglyphic writing played a central role in shaping the course of Egyptian history and culture. The rediscovery and deciphering of hieroglyphs have allowed us to gain a deeper understanding of ancient Egypt, its people, and their way of life. In the words of the ancient Greek historian Herodotus, Egypt is the gift of the Nile. As we conclude our journey through the world of ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics, we are reminded of the enduring legacy of this enigmatic writing system and the incredible civilization that created it. The secrets of hieroglyphic writing may have been lost for centuries, but their rediscovery has given us a unique window into the past, allowing us to appreciate the beauty, complexity, and significance of ancient Egyptian culture. As we close this chapter on ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics, we are left with a sense of awe and wonder at the achievements of this incredible civilization. From the majestic pyramids to the intricate hieroglyphs, Egypt has left an indelible mark on human history. Join us next time on History with Herodotus as we explore more fascinating stories from the ancient world. That's all for today's History with Herodotus. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, remember that to understand the present, we must first understand the past.